I've just bought the Fanatec WRC wheel released in late 2020. At the minute, I've just got a Formula wheel, which is brilliant for serious racing, but no good for rallying, drifting, generally mucking around, so I wanted a budget rim to let me do that. The choice was between three options: the standard P1 rim at €150, the WRC rim at €200, and the B&W rim at €300. I haven't owned or tried any of them yet, but I do have my Formula V2 wheel to compare, so I'm answering one question with this video. Having decided and now received the new WRC rim, does it feel like €200 well spent? Short answer, yeah. €200 is a fair price for what I've got. I hate getting bad value for money, and I wanted a normal wheel to do normal things at an inoffensive price, and for me, I judge my purchases by how much I want to return them and get the cash back instead. So having used my Formula V2 wheel for months now, I was expecting to be disappointed by aspects of a wheel that's half the cost, but I'm not feeling that one bit here, so as far as I'm concerned, that's job done. The new orange paddle shifts look and feel great, and the material on the rim itself feels no different to that on the Formula V2 rim, which is nearly twice the price. The quick release mechanism, I understand, is a brand new approach. It's very simple, and whilst I prefer the slide collar action of the Club Sport quick release on my Formula wheel, I can't fault the new twist lock system at all. It does the job really well. It's no less convenient than my Formula wheel and is easy to mount and remove. I expected to be swapping from the WRC rim to the Formula rim and back again quite frequently, so I'm glad that it's this simple. From what I've seen of the original P1 wheel, the quick release isn't very quick at all, so this is one thing that absolutely justifies the €50 price difference between the P1 and WRC wheels. All the buttons and controls on the face of the WRC rim feel perfectly fine. They don't feel cheap. You get a set of extra buttons to swap the originals with, but sadly the button caps and sticker set that Fanatec also sell for Club Sport rims, they ain't compatible with this wheel, so you can't go all out and customise it all the way. At this stage, let me say that if you are interested in the WRC rim or any other Fanatec stuff, it would be lovely if you use my affiliate link to travel to the Fanatec shop, as anything you buy credits me with a sale and helps me out quite a bit. To be clear, I haven't been sent this wheel from Fanatec, and they haven't asked me to review it. I do this off my own back with my own time and money, and whether or not people have been sent items for free or not, we're all sim racers and not salesmen. We'll give it to you straight. The first thing I found when I slotted the WRC rim on the wheelbase was that it didn't work. Turns out I needed to update my Fanatec drivers by going to the WRC wheels product page and downloading the newest drivers from there. So if you do buy this rim, you need to download the newest drivers from the WRC rim product page, not your wheelbase page. Once I'd figured that out and updated the wheelbase firmware, it was good to go, but for a second I did think I'd received a dud, but not so. Up until now, if you happen to go straight in for a Formula wheel with your wheelbase and you don't have a circular rim, you've only had the P1 and B&W rims to pick from at the budget end of the scale. The P1's hard to stomach spending €150 on, as it's the stock bog standard wheel with no real flash or style, and the B&W rim is double the cost, so it's not really budget anymore, and that's been around so long that it feels and looks a bit dated. So by taking the P1 wheel and tarting it up with a bit of a more premium feel, appearance and theming, along with a proper quick release, they've actually presented a decent value option for people like me who want a general purpose rim for cheap. The P1 wheel is now pretty much obsolete, given that this wheel now exists, and considering that I could see this being sold for more like $230 to $250, given the improvements and the official WRC branding, then €200 seems perfectly fair. I'm happy with it. So that's it, a quick glance and overview at the WRC rim and what I think of it. So thanks for taking the time to watch. I hope this helps inform you, but please subscribe if it does, as that helps me out a great deal, and there will be more from me. Thank you very much.